Namaskaram everyone, this is Vishwaksen and welcome to Vaka Talks, where we talk about mental health and emotional well-being in different kinds of relationships. We are doing a small narration of the story of Parvati Parinayam and looking at different episodes and trying to extract lessons in mental health and emotional health and relationships from it. Now everything is everything is perfect. Himavanta and Maina Devi agrees to marry their daughter to Lord Shiva, and all the invitations has been sent. The date has been fixed. Invitation sent, and everyone is arriving. At the entrance, Maina Devi is, because until now they haven't seen Lord Shiva. Maina Devi is very excited to see her son-in-law. So who's going to be her son-in-law? So there are different guests who are arriving, and she looks at Surya Deva, the sun god, and she's like, "Is he?" And Narada says, "No, he's not." Then Chandra Deva, the moon god, comes in. Agni Deva comes in, and Lord Indra comes in. Lord Indra comes in. At each person, she was hopeful because they are filled with jewels, and they have a lot of ornaments all over, and they're glowing, and she is very excited. Is he the one? Is he the one? For everyone. And Sage Narada says, no, 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 he's not the one. He's not the one. And then when Lord Vishnu was coming, she gets very excited because Lord, he was very luminous, he was glowing, and he's decked with ornaments from head to toe, and she's very excited. Is he the one? Narada says like, well, we should not say that your son-in-law and he are different, but in this particular situation, no, he's not. And then her expectations are building up over and over and over. It's like, no, because Nartha has always been saying, no, he's much grander, he's much grander, he's much grander. And now when she hears that uh, he's equivalent to Lord Vishnu, so her expectation is of someone who is similar to Lord Vishnu. And then comes Lord Shiva with a procession of all the bhutas and pretas and uh, his ganas, with all the serpents and elephant skin wrapped around his waist, and with ashes all over his body. He comes in. Maina Devi does not even look at him properly. She does not pay attention to him much. And then Sage Narada says, "Ah, here comes your son-in-law." Maina Devi is shocked. This is not what she was expecting. She was expecting grandeur and a lot of pomp, lot of luxuries all around Lord Shiva. But here comes a person who is not even wearing fine garments, and he does not have any jewels on him. And she is distraught, and she goes and says, "No, I'm not going to allow my daughter to marry such an ascetic. How will he take care of her? How will he feed her?" And she's completely distraught. She's sad. She says, "I'm not going to let her marry him." And then she goes into her room. Parvati Devi goes, "Are you?" And she says, Maina Devi says, "Are you mad? You did tapas for him. He's such an ascetic. He will not be able to take care of you. What will he feed you? Or feed you with?" And she says, "I know what I'm doing. I like him." And she says, "You have all these other options." And Parvati Devi is very strong. "I have made my decision and I have chosen him. I know who he is. So I want you to respect it and agree to this wedding. And Maina Devi was cons- uh, calmed down a little bit, but she's still reluctant. She agreed. She agreed to the wedding, and but she was still sad. After she has agreed, Mata Parvati and Sage Narada, in different versions, there are different people, asked Lord Shiva to show her his true form. Then he reveals his true form, his luminous form, uh, his grandeur and grandiosity, a lot of, with all his pomp and all his splendor. Maina Devi is able to see him, and then she is very, very happy. Over here, I want to put a pin on this and say, yes, we do have expectations out of our children, out of various children, out of children, in what their partners should be like. We have expectations out of our friends how their partners should be like. We have expectations out of us, of our siblings, how their partners should be like. And when it does not meet our expectations, but the actual person who is marrying, they are happy, they want this wedding, and they have their own reasons, they see something in their partner, and then they want to marry them. Even if we are not happy, we should we should respect them, because we know that they are capable of making good decisions. They are capable of being in charge of their own lives. We should not throw a fit of tantrum. We should respect their decisions, because only after Maina Devi was pacified and agreed did Lord Shiva reveal his true form, and then she was very happy. A lot of times we do not outright see why our friends, our cousins, our siblings, or our children decided to marry a certain person, or be friends with them, or be in a relationship with them. But we should respect our friend, we should respect our children's decision, we should respect our cousin's decision, our siblings' decision, and we can we can voice our concerns, but we should respect their decision to be in a relationship with someone, and then we see how happy they are, because we we realize that our, the children, or our siblings, or our cousins, or our friends, they have chosen them for a reason. They make them happy, they complement each other. We see how happy they are afterwards, later in the relationship. We can voice our concerns, but we should not try to force them out of a relationship that they want to have, and we should respect their decisions. And I think this is the lesson we can learn from the episode of Maina Devi being reluctant and completely against the wedding in the beginning, and later being pacified and agreeing. Even though she was unhappy, she respected Mata Parvati's decision, and then later saw the grandeur and splendor of Lord Shiva. We need to we need to respect people's decisions in their partners, and not try to besmirch someone else just because we don't like them, or they don't check our boxes. They might check their box and not check our boxes, and we can express our concerns, but we need to understand our checklist is different from the other person's checklist, and we need to respect their checklist and their decisions. Thank you. If you like my content, please hit the like button and share your experiences in the comment section below. And please subscribe to my channel and share it with people you feel would benefit from my content. Thank you. Until we meet again.